for Nissan. The all-new Nissan Gravite. This landmark unveiling, they request our leadership to please join us on stage. I invite Mr. Thierry Sabal, Divisional Vice President and President Middle East. Mr. Saurabh Vatsa, Managing Director, Nissan Motor India. The photographers to kindly take their positions. On stage with the official photo opportunity. The premiere of the all-new Nissan Gravite in all. As you can see, every element of tonight. Mary. Thank you so much, requesting our media friends to please take their seats. There will be ample opportunities to capture this moment. I know that this is a moment that we can't get enough of, but I promise you there will be ample opportunity to capture this beauty. I'd like to thank Mr. Thierry and request him to take a seat and request Mr. Vatsa to please continue. Please remain on stage and tell us more about the all-new Nissan Gravite. Requesting all of our media friends to please take their seats. Once again, requesting everyone to please take their seats. There it is in all its glory, in all its grandeur. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to defy the ordinary, the all-new Nissan Gravite. And it's over to you, sir.
Hello. Yes, it works. Okay. So thank you. That was the Nissan Gravite. Don't worry, it's going to come back because the show must go on. So it's just been tucked away for some time. It's coming back, and you're going to see different avatars of the Gravite. What's really important is the Gravite consumer. And consumer is who we have at the center of everything that we do. So when we were looking at Gravite, it was made for friends, it was made for small business owners, and it was made for large families. We spoke to them, we talked to them, we understood what they wanted from the car, and we configured the car exactly the way they wanted it so that it was meaningful for them, and it was interesting for them, and it was affordable for them. So as I told you, Nissan is going to grow from one segment to four. Very important for us to remain relevant to each consumer segment, and therefore get into that. If you go to the next chart, somebody help me change the chart. I don't have the clicker right now, so somebody help me change the chart. If you go to the next chart, what's really important is this gentleman. His name is Laksh. He's an upcoming Bollywood star. He has been awarded by Filmfare as the debutant male of the year, and Laksh has very bold choices that define him, which is exactly the DNA of Nissan. And you would have seen him in multiple movies, and he is right now also shooting for multiple movies as we talk. And therefore, he could not be here tonight. But yes, he is going to be the brand ambassador for Nissan Gravite, and we have something interesting right now to present, because this is going to be a fantastic online reveal of this car, and this is going to go live starting tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the all-new film for Nissan Gravite.
चल
क्या कहाँ रह गया यार लक्ष्य?
को पता है ना उसका. एंजॉय करना.
ठीक है, एंजॉय करते हैं.
Amigos, open. ओहो, नई गाड़ी.
पर आदत है वही पुरानी.
टाइम पे हो गया. कवर कल से काम करना. अब क्लासिक दोस्त तो हो रहे नहीं. सोचा गाड़ी क्लासिक अपडेट कर लेता हूँ. ये जो तो हंसने में सोच के आया ना. गाड़ी तरह भाई चलाएगा. आजा. Let's the goes, boys.
वाह, तुमने में धीरे ब्रो.
Obviously, bro. I like you.
स्पेशियस तो है ब्रो.
हाँ, तेरे मुंबई वाले फ्लैट से कहीं जाना.
हेलो, तुम लोग फैलते थे वहाँ पर और रेंट मैं भरता था.
वैसे तू फैला है और ये मैं भर रहा हूँ. हेलो हेलो मिसेस केनी.
कहाँ जाएगी मिसेस तेरी?
मिसेस केनी लेट के जाएगी. फ्लेक्सिबल चीज.
अरे तू कब होगा फ्लेक्सिबल?
15 साल हुए. जॉब तो बदल लेता. अरे तू नहीं बदला तो जॉब कैसे बदलेगा रे.
कितना टाइम है? कितना?
How are you?
क्लासी सरप्राइज है?
Close to?
अभी
भाभी जी नमस्ते.
Namaste. May I try?
Sure.
Thanks.
भाभी है यार.
थैंक यू.
अगर तेरी वाह विश्वारी.
The all-new Nissan Gravite, the new class of togetherness.
Okay, so the new class of joyful versatility, comfort, roominess, and premiumness. That's exactly what we presented. अब गाड़ी तेरी भाभी चलाएगी, that's right. And with that, I'm going to invite my friend, Mr. Pandyan, and he's going to take us through some very exciting stuff on all that beautiful stuff that is on the screen. Pandyan, let's show them. Thank you so much.
Wow, what a fantastic evening. My god, it was like a festival. It doesn't look like a car launch. I feel like a Diwali festival with its head safas and everything. So, I'm here to present the all-new Nissan Gravite. Before that, it's an immense pleasure and honor to welcome you all the city of lakes, Udaipur, where royalty meets modernity. As shimmering waters in the lake reflects the centuries of heritage, the car we unveiled today reflects the future what we are working. Every car born out of a passion to push boundaries, a passion to understand the evolving customer needs, to create something not but just with engineering but crafted. Why crafted? You will come to know after my end of the presentation why I use the word crafted. At Nissan, we put customer first. Anything we start with the customer. Here, for this car, who is our customer? The customer, he needs a car to complement his both sides of his life. On one side, to have a joyful ride with his families and friends, and the other side, to have a modularly exploring the possibilities. Once we define the concept, there are three concept pillars for this car. First one is designed to inspire, to have an aspirational exterior design, to have a Nissan DNA on the exterior design. The second one, crafted for comfort, to have an elevated cabin experience. Third one, built to adapt, which is nothing but joyful modularity. Let me go through one by one the concept pillars, what are the features inside the car, which is having a proof point to these concept pillars. The first one, designed to inspire. This is one of the most important ones for this car. So, let me go through the exterior design. We'll also go through here. I want to explain
भैया
First one, we try to keep this car to be imposed, premium and liquid. How to do it? We have a big wheel arches. The big wheel arches supported by the 15-inch style steel wheel. Along with this front bumper lower skid plates, which makes the car protectable and capable. The next one, the Nissan unique C-shaped axle. For every car launched in Nissan globally, we used to have a C-shaped axle, which is the global Nissan design cues for every car we launch. We try to bring the same design cues in this car. You can see the C-shaped accent on the front and also C-shaped accent on the rear. In order to have, the car has an imposing presence. With the complement from horizontal and wide grille. You can see here, this silver color finisher part, which connects both the headlamps in the front and also the rear tail lamps at the rear. And also in Nissan, the design will always have the consistency between the model to model. You can see a huge piano block finisher which has a hexagon finish which is carried out from our magnet. Then we have the launch color which you saw. We thought this car should need a premiumness. This car needs a special treatment. That's where we had a new color called forest green. A bold shade we derived from the Nissan pattern, which is one of the most successful and iconic models for Nissan globally. So we fought a lot to keep the color for this car, to give the premiumness to the customer. With that one, we carefully chose what are the shades of this Gravite, which looks more sophisticated and mature. We have 5 shades. To start with forest greens, the second one onyx black, and third one is metallic grey, and fourth one is blade silver, and fifth one is snow white. That's about the exterior design. I would like to play a video to combine everything to see in a beautiful format. Can I play the video? Coming back to the second pillar, which I explained in the beginning of the one, there are three concept pillars. Coming back to the second pillar, which is crafted for comfort, which will make sure elevated cabin experience. How do we make sure we have the elevated cabin experience? We try to bring up all premium material in this one to have a dual tone with a light color to customer to feel the premiumness and also spaciousness. The material used here, which is a suede material, which is a special material which you don't see in the head of segment. And then the stitching pattern, which is matching with the hexagonal grid in the outside. The next proof point for the interior, the plastic part quality and plastic part design. I just try to take one example of how much we spend time to make the design differentiation for this part. A simple plastic part which is interior, which has a 5 dimensions, and it is in the ascending and descending order to give the more precision impact and also to show the Japanese craftsmanship. And then next one is the cluster. We also spend a lot of time to make sure we don't give a customer very nice looking cluster. We try to make it more sophisticated, at the same time more mature. You can see the cluster graphics, it really looks very nice and gives a premium. With that one, we have three interior themes in this car. First one is the durable, which is blue, and second one is dynamic, and third one is sophisticated. This is again coming back to premium and craftsman. If you remember, I started my presentation with craft. That's why I used craftsmanship. So we crafted this car from all the design elements. With this one, again I would like to make a small short video of the interior to look at it. Let me play the video. Okay, the third pillar, which is built for adapt, which will make sure the joyful modularity. How do you make sure? This is the picture perfect for this car. It is designed to deliver a class above space and comfort. You could see the headroom on all the three rows is evenly distributed between 800 to 900. And second one, the elbow, which is also equally on the three rows. The last one is the knee room, between second and three rows, which is much comfortable to accommodate 7 people. The next one, the joy of modularity, which is nothing but versatility, adapt to the needs. Here I try to put some kind of 6 combinations. We try to name each combination with a name so that the customer can be able to use it. The first one is variety mode with a 7-seat on, and the next one should be flex mode, and third one should be escape mode. The fourth one should be active mode, and then adventure mode and explore mode, with each seat has a different luggage capacity. Not only that, if you click again, you'll have a second row and 3 rows with the different combinations. We can able to make 150 plus seating configurations. And repeat, we can have 150 plus seating configurations in this car. Not only the space and comfort, we are concentrating on the storage of each customer who sits inside the car. So there are 31 plus liter storage available in this car, distributed between the front row of 17 liters and the second and third row of 14 liters. Just a caution note, this is for pictorial purpose. I made it in a red color accent to show where all the storage, but in the real car we will not have this color. The next one for build to adapt is about the tropicalized climate comfort. Why I say tropicalized climate comfort? Because it has the dual HVAC system, dual control, and also with 8 vents, which will reach to all the 3-row comfortable AC for all the 3 rows. And also on top of it, we have 11 liters of cooled storage inside the car, shared between the glove box and the central console. So that's how we designed the concept, and the 3 pillars satisfy the features. On top of it, the Nissan safety feature for uncompromised safety. We have 45 features of safety features across all the variants, and we made it out of which 30 features standard across all the variants. To name a few, we have 6 airbags as standard, we have the tire pressure monitoring system, we have the anti-lock brake system, brake assist, emergency steering, traction control system, and then the electronic steering control. On top of it, we have the technology passport on top for the everyday comfort. To name a few, the rain sensing wipers, and then the follow me home, walk away lock, approach and lock, and then the all LED headlamps with auto lamps, and then you have the cruise control. Sorry, I'm stuck with a lot of things. Cruise control. With that one, I touch upon the powertrain. For this customer, we try to give the 1 liter natural aspirated engine with 72 PS power and 96 Newton meter torque, mated with 2 types of transmissions. One is with manual transmission, the other one is with AMG. We call it as easy shift, with the fuel efficiency of 19.6 kilometers for the AMG version, and 19.3 kilometers for the manual transmission. The next slide. This is the top of the range. We try to bring some kind of special treatment for this car. This car, from the beginning, asked for us something special. This is the limited launch edition. We try to give some more value to the customer, which are all on exterior design point of view. We try to have the dome stickers on the bumper, and then some chrome finishes on the gear shift lever and the side window, and also the orange accents on the C-shape, both front and rear. On the tech part, we try to have a dual dash cam with the air purifier, and then you have the ambient light. And lastly, for comfort, we have the neck pillow and the lumbar support. And ladies and gentlemen, this car is a really limited edition. We made it specially for only 1,001 customers. So please grab it as soon as possible. With that one, I come to the end of the presentation, but I would like to stop here. With all these concept pillars and features, we came to the name all new Nissan Gravite. I would like to touch upon the naming of this car. The Gravite name inspired from the word car gravity. As we all know, gravity is the invisible force which is keeping us intact in this universe. Similar way, all new Nissan Gravite is going to be an invisible force, whichever the family who owns it, to keep the loves and dear one intact and makes every ride memorable and joyful. When we started the launch event of Gravite, we have a different plan. And also the Indian value system, we believe on the positive words of the word. The word has the power. Somehow this Gravite started doing the magic. You can imagine, it has the most liked name reveal videos. It was liked by everyone. Voiceover by top of the company. And then it demanded a theory from Dubai for the launch. And it chosen the Udaipur, the exotic location. I am 100% sure with that same confidence, this car will pull the right customer to the Nissan showroom. With that note, thank you gentlemen for your time. I am handing over to Saurabh to have a more interesting session with you.
Thank you, Badil. Thank you. Okay. So, thank you, Bandit. Lots of stuff in the car. Thanks for explaining. By the way, this is the special edition which is on display here. You'll get to see both the models when we bring more cars on the stage. Moving on from here, what's really important is what I'm showing you right here. We've got 8 variants on the car. which is pretty interesting because you've got the B4D 1.0 MT in 5 different variants: Vizia, Ascenta, and Connecta, Tecna, and the limited launch edition. And along with that, we have Easy Shift also on it on 3 variants. So we have total of 8 variants. And what's really interesting is it's coming very soon. We are going to be putting a dual cylinder kit on CNG on this car, and it's going to be an aftermarket kit, but it's coming up very, very quickly, right after launch. In fact, we have a concept vehicle which is parked here for you, and we are going to share that also with you. You can take a look at that and take some pictures on that as well. So now, this is interesting. Everything that you see here is standard plus extendable. So we have a warranty which is 3 years, 100,000 kilometers standard. You have a service which is 2 services free up to 10,000 kilometers, and then it's all extendable on my left side. You can take the warranty which is best in segment up to 10 years on 200,000 kilometers, and you can have a prepaid maintenance pack up to 5 years, 50,000 kilometers. You pick it up, no escalation in cost of parts and labor, and for 5 years you get that. So this is an interesting combo. It's not over yet. We have the lowest maintenance cost amongst all MPVs at 40 paisa per kilometer. This is now getting even more interesting because this is just one statement out of many which I'm going to make now on the car. I have my partners from Nissan Finance, which is right here, and this is getting interesting because we have up to 100% financing on the car which is available, which includes on-road financing, including insurance, taxes, all of it put together. Then you have a peace of mind package which is right behind me, which includes all the extended value-added services which I showed you on the previous chart. That means if you pay for those are also including in financing. And the best part for Nissan customers who've been with us for a long period of time, the Nissan loyalty program, which is a swap your key at the same EMI which you are paying at the moment. You can bring in your old car, take the keys to the new car, and that's your swap your key, which is an exclusive Nissan loyalist program which is now being offered on this car. And for the first 5,000 bookings, the launch program that I said continues. That means special introductory prices, and by the way, I'm coming to that, with zero service for 5 years, that's standard. And for all the Nissan loyalty customers who own Nissan cars at the moment, 5.55% rate of interest from Nissan Finance. Thank you, my team here. And exclusive upgrade benefits on top. So this is getting really exciting now. I can see the excitement coming in from this side. Yes, that's true. So ladies and gentlemen, this is going live from tonight for the first 5,000 bookings. So this is a fast start program. By the way, this is not over yet. We have a seamless customer journey. And this is the changing face of Nissan. Some very interesting stuff here which I'm going to share with you. On my left, we are bringing India's first AI voice assistant called Akira. And I'm going to be having a chat with Akira. It's going to get very interesting because Akira is going to come live with me. We have a partnership with Spinny, and by the way, Spinny leadership is right here with us tonight. We have an industry first tie-up for a 55-minute exchange program with Spinny, and that goes live with Gravite, sorry. Now it's 2 cars, so it's easy to confuse. And we have a My Nissan app which has got 27 plus engagement features built into it with 5 segment first AI services built into it, and you do not need connectivity to operate this. If you have it on your mobile phone, it works. So this is getting interesting. Okay. As I said, Akira is interesting. She is the first AI voice assist. Somebody called her a bot. I said, no, she's not a bot. She's pretty interesting. And we can give you some live demos right after this because my colleagues here, they're carrying it on the phones. Akira's right here. Now, our Prime Minister, our Honorable Prime Minister has inaugurated the AI Summit in New Delhi very, very, very recently. And this is going to get even more interesting because Nissan is at the front of innovation. We are front runners of innovation. We have been, like we say, we've been defying ordinary. And this is that moment we're going to show you by defying ordinary once again. And therefore, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for India's first AI voice assistant, Akira. And let's have some fun with Akira. And let's talk to Akira. So Akira is listening. Hi Akira, my name is Saurabh. And let's have a chat. I've got lots of friends from the media here. I've got my dealer friends, I've got my banking partners, I've got my team. And this is the first unveil. So you are officially being unveiled to everybody here. And I've got my senior leadership, so please don't embarrass me. And I've got many friends who are online with me. So let's have an interesting chat, Akira. Okay? Now, I assume, Akira, wherever you are, that you've been scanning the internet to whatever we are talking here tonight, because we've been talking about the Gravite for some time. So, Akira, if someone was to go to my Nissan showroom anywhere in the country right now, what would be your sales pitch? Akira? Akira? Akira talks. I tried to take her to the date, by the way. She said no, she did not. So she talks. Akira, are you listening to me? Akira, is listening. See, that's very interesting. The server hosting Akira has crashed. So Akira is not going to talk to me right now. We're going to get Akira, or try to get Akira to talk to me in just a while. Well, machines are not going to take over humans, that's for sure. So even after the AI summit, I can promise you machines are not going to take over humans. Our jobs are safe, whatever we are doing is all safe. So we're going to get to the next step. I was going to have some fun with Akira, but Akira's not talking. Server's crashed. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think would be a good price for this car, a starting price for this car? Dealers first or media first? Dealers, I haven't heard you. All the partners, what's a good starting price for this car? So quiet. Whatever I give you is acceptable? $599. Okay. $599. You remember the drones that came in? They have the real price. And it's definitely not $599. Because our consumers, our friends from the media, and each one of you is looking at unbeatable value offering on this car. And I'm going to invite technology again, not Akira, but the other technology which showed you some colors before, to come and show us the real price of the car. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be unbeatable starting introductory price. Over to my tech friends in the air. Ladies and gentlemen,
5.85.
special introductory price 5,65,000 rupees starting variant of the Nissan Gravite. And it includes all the special packages that I told you for the first 5,000 bookings. This goes live tonight. Bookings start tonight, and that's the price. 565. So it's better than the guesses you had here. 599. So it's 565 starting price with all the packaging that we shared with you. That's the special edition that we have right here. This is limited to 1,001 units, and you are also going to see the non-special edition top end right now. Thierry, I would like to welcome you on the stage once again. Can we have another mic, please? Together, the two of us take this opportunity to thank each one of you for joining us tonight and being a part of the celebrations. And once again, this is just the new beginning. Thierry, over to you.
Thank you again. It was really a very interesting moment, historical for us. And tonight, as we said, this is the resurgence of Nissan in India. Thank you all for coming and hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Finish.